tavern. Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern? Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer and mead. How pathetic.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me...
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind
My kind, as you like to call us, are plenty happy serving our own needs, while your useless empire crumbles down around you.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate them. You will respect the Empire. You will respect the memory of our dear Emperor.
Bah! Don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else.
Nevertheless, I still serve the Empire in my heart, and will not abide such talk. Walk away from me now, barbarian, or you'll regret your arrogance.
I was done with you anyway. I can only talk to an ex-Legion pig for so long before my ears start bleeding. Besides, I need a drink.
Have you spoken to the other guests yet? I suggest you get to know everyone. Who knows how long we'll be stuck in this house together? I have a good idea. Have you spoken to the other guests yet? I suggest you get to know everyone. Who knows how long we'll be stuck in this house together? He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really. The little dark elf. Go ahead. Excellent. The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl, but to be... Take your time. What a thoughtful gift. Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius. Probably smells his wealth. Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told the most off-colored joke about an Argonian maid. Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red guards are so... exotic, don't you think? It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him. All right, then. I guess I better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Hello there.
Well, here we all are. It's funny. She's quite beautiful, isn't? Yes. Handsomely done. How nice. It's just what she's. All right. See? Well, thank you. How kind. Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. Maybe you could. Can I be? Maybe you could. I think net. I know he's a retired. Oh, it's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
Hello, what I mean to say. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but... Well, I don't really know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady. I wonder what makes him so naughty. He seems nice enough to me. He's a very serious man, but I guess that's normal for a retired soldier. Yes? For me? You shouldn't have. Get away from me. What a wonderful compliment. I doubt it. You've got a point. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice. Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company. I know he's a retired soldier, but not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed. It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. But I thought you were my friend. How could you say such a horrible thing? Just leave me alone, you monster!
See? That gold is as good as mine.
Hello there.
Well, yes. How nice. For me, every little bit helps. Can I be honest with maybe you? I think net.
Hello. What I mean. Yes? Handsomely done. A pleasure doing business with you. Goodness, what can I say? I doubt it. That's enough. You're revolting. On it, not much. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they Neville Main. It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, you know, or would that be too forward? Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you, thank you. I have a good
yes,
idea
maybe
where
we'll
that chest
speak again
might
later.
be. That gold is as good as mine. I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything.
You're starting to crowd me, friend. Why don't you just back off, eh? Make it quick. Excellent. I'll take that, and thank you very much. You're wasting your breath. That's great. How's it go again? What nonsense. I wish I could say that. I see. Davisi, I have If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be. Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstheim. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages. They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men. I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine. I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but...
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me Naughty, But don't you believe it? Go ahead. Excellent. I accept. Don't waste your flattery on... I accept. What a great... That's just stupid. Let me confide, my... You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter, Olga, was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
So here we all are. Certainly is a nice house.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
So here we all are. Certainly is a nice house.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. Hello there. I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. So, here we
You want my honest opinion? Why? So what?
all are.
I have a good idea where that
Certainly
chest
is a
might
nice
be.
house.
That goal is as good as mine. Hello there.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. Hello there. So, here we all are. Oh, it certainly is a nice house. I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. So, here we all are. Oh, it certainly is a nice house. You seem like... All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find
I
itself.
can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
You seem like... Yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to...
Are you all right? This murder has us all on edge, I know. A guest has been murdered, so it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance. I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I vowed to bring Divisi's killer to justice. She's afraid, and for good reason. If the killer strikes again, they may very well pick an easy target, like Mathilde. She needn't worry, though. I'm a trained soldier, with 20 years of experience dealing with situations like this. On my honor, this killer will be caught and dealt with. Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer. To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold. No, no. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again. It seems she's upset about the murder, but there's something else. It's almost like she's glad there's less competition for the gold. Greedy old bat. I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold. Or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it. Whoever the killer is would have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Is that why someone invited us here?
Are you
Please,
all right?
sweetie, stay
This
close
murder
to me.
has us all on
the
edge,
killer
I
might
know.
strike again. Whoever he or she is. One less dark elf in the world, and now there's one less person to find the gold as well. It's a good day, don't you think? You think Nels might be the killer? He plays the buffoon, but it could all be an act. He is a Nord, and they're such a savage, uncivilized people. Neville has a strong sense of justice, I can tell. If we find out who the killer is, he'll take care of things, if you know what I mean. I worry about the boy. What if the killer is after money? Primo is quite wealthy. He could be the next victim. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group.
I'm beginning to get a bad feeling about all of this. I'd leave right now if I could. The money means nothing to me. I just thought it would be fun. Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life. Now that someone's been killed, Matilda may be a little frightened for her own safety, but she's still more concerned with finding the hidden gold. Matilda claims to be from one of High Rock's most distinguished noble families, but I have a feeling their fortune has long been squandered. Before the body turned up, I got the sense that Nels was a bit of a drunkard, but he seems truly unnerved now and is drinking rather excessively. Neville seems different now that someone has been killed. More alert, more aware. Something tells me he's not going to take all of this lying down. He's a trained soldier, after all. I bet if anyone can figure out what's going on here, it will be him. You'd be smart
It's just not safe
with
to
the
go
rest of the
wandering
group.
off alone
It's
with
just
a
not
killer
safe
on
to
the
go
loose.
wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Have you heard? Someone's been murdered. One of us.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible. Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible. guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark... I was in the Legion for... It made... You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering...
Have you heard? Someone's been murdered. One of us.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
2 of us have been murdered. 1 of us is a killer. But who? It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the 3rd victim. I've been trying to figure out who our host might be. With 2 people dead, it almost seems like he set this party up just to kill us all. 2 people dead, yet Nels still lives. I don't think that's a coincidence. Nords are savages, born to kill. I just know he did it. Why would one of us kill Neville? What if they try to get the rest of us? You'll protect me, won't you? If I may confide in you, dear friend, I'm very worried about the poor boy. The trauma of murders. It could scar him for life. He deserves better. Don't go far. Ah.